Hi, Nancy here. Early in my career as a psychic, oof, I was still unsure of myself. I didn't announce what I could do. I didn't even fully trust it yet. My second husband, however, had apparently told his parents that I was very psychic. I didn't know that. We went to their house for dinner one night. It was polite, it was pleasant, it was ordinary. But then dinner ended and the dishes were cleared. His mother turned to me with bright, eager eyes and said, "Can you talk to us about people on the other side?" I hesitated. I told her honestly, I could try. We moved into the living room. She sat forward, hopeful. Her husband sat back. You know this one, with the face, right? I call it the face. Rigid, looking like he was breathing fire, even though he didn't smoke. I already knew something about him. He dismissed anything he hadn't figured out himself. Ever know anybody like that? I did what I'd learned to do in moments like that. I quieted my own identity. I stepped aside internally. I focused only on helping, nothing else. And then something shifted. It felt like scanning the universe, which is fun. Suddenly, I encountered a man on the other side. I wasn't sure. "John," I said out loud. I explained he was a dear friend of hers who had died about 3 years earlier, and he's apologizing. He borrowed a book from you? Looking at her, he's apologizing for not returning it? Her face changed instantly. "Yes, that's true. All of it." Her husband's posture changed. His arms loosened. He leaned forward. Then he said, "Nothing. Empty. I'm waiting." But then I looked and got more. "Ah, he's also thanking you for the duet you played together," pointing at my father-in-law, at that time. It meant everything to him. Her husband goes, "No, never played a duet with John." She turned sharply toward him. "Don't you remember the piano concerto with John on the piano? You on the violin about 10 years ago?" He paused. Oh, he said quietly. "That one. Yeah, no, I remember." Now he wasn't angry. He was confused. Now I can go, yippee. Then something else appeared, an image, sharp, sudden. I saw a skirmish at the Austrian-Turkish border hundreds of years ago, probably in the 1700s or so, or even earlier. A date came with it, and I gave it to him. But I also saw a blade, a knife, maybe a spear. It was more like a spear piercing straight into his heart. I repeatedly repeated it, exactly what I saw again and again, because I wanted to see if there's any more. "I don't know of any skirmish," he said slowly, "but I've had a recurring dream my entire life that I remember. A spear going into my heart." We went to the reference books in their home, history text. There it was, the exact conflict, the exact border, the exact time period I had named. No one spoke for a long time, including me. That was the first encounter, and it was probably the last time I ever spoke openly to them about anything I saw. Later, I found a diary he had written, pages filled with thoughts about his wife that were disturbing, degrading, and deeply upsetting, although not surprising, I have to say. It taught me something important. Seeing doesn't mean speaking. Knowing doesn't mean sharing. That night is why I rarely talk in public about what I perceive in people. Some doors, once opened, can never be closed. So everyone's intuitive, right? And we're all psychic. I will repeat, we're all psychic. Psychic is a word translated from Greek, from the psyche, Psyche, and others like that, interpreted into English instead of the word psyche in Greek means soul. So if you've got a soul, if a squirrel has a soul, you have a soul, we're psychic, all of us. That's why we are all wireless and we can all talk. It's all energy used. So I want you to practice, be part of the whole universe with me. Love and blessings, and thank you.